COVID-19 pandemic chronology video update for today, Saturday, 15th of October, 2022. I've got two updates. First, I came up with a fourth kind of pandemic pit crew writing / publishing, but like overarching is writing, project on Wikipedia, and that is addressing misinformation / missing information. So I mentioned yesterday that I did some work on addressing missing information, and today I specifically targeted misinformation, which is kind of hard to do at this point in time because it's a problem everywhere. And when something's a problem everywhere, sometimes the hardest part is just figuring out what's my voice in this and how do I approach addressing this. So I kind of got started with, I started kind of addressing misinformation on 4 different Wikipedia articles, 3 of which I created, 1 of which I did not today. And then there's the missing information from before, and trying to come up with phrasing that's non-triggering for people. Yeah, which is kind of, it's a lot of cognitive forethought goes into by the time I'm writing and publishing this, trying to address this misinformation, there might be sometimes 4 or 5 years behind the particular misinformation cycle the news is on. And then like with the articles I'm addressing today, there's a batch of publishers, and specifically 1 or 2 publishers that are systematically producing misinformation. So how do I address it without triggering them by calling them out by name? That kind of thing. And then not just being like, hey, there's misinformation, because that's not really helpful. Right? Just being like, okay, there's misinformation and what? And so what I did for these articles is address the misinformation on the talk page for each article, and then said the talk pages for articles on Wikipedia are for improving the article and kind of discussing improving the article. So that's how I phrased it, is this article has misinformation or is missing information, or the article is missing a reliable reference. So instead of blatantly saying this is unreliable and this is misinformation, it's this article omits this piece of information, which actually happened. So maybe it'd be good if you find or you stumble upon and want to add a reliable reference, that'd be great. That kind of thing. So trying to call out the misinformation, but also coming up with a solution, or not coming up with, but attempting to address the information by 1, pointing it out, 2, 1, I had actually removed the and the corresponding source, the reference, entirely. And so I just, that was it. It was just, it's already been removed kind of thing. And so in that case, just highlighting that the misinformation had already been removed. And then in another case being like, okay, if these references are bad, don't include them in the first place. So exclude the misinformation references and instead come up with a diversity of references. Find new references that are not on the page, increase the diversity in that sense, for references that have reliable information, and don't personally attack the article, the subject of the article page. So that was the first thing. Second thing is hybrid online and offline working on pandemic pit crew work for the junior competitors in aquatic sports. So I'm working on writing a page, and then I'll publish it. If I finish it and someone hasn't made the article page before I finish it, then I'll submit the article page. So that's what I'm working on. I think I've been working on this article now for over a month, so we'll see. Those are that's my, after filming this, that's kind of a evening task for today. Saturday, different S word. Saturday, 15 October 2022. I hope you are having a great day, whatever day it may be.